Welcome back, Frags and Beer family. This is Indie Spotlight. I'm your host, Zaymot, also known as Trevor on social media. You can find links to all of that in the video description below, including ways to keep the channel ad-free. Biggest way you could support me, though, is click that subscribe button. Click that little red button. Get more subscribers on the channel. The more subscribers we get, the closer I get to giving away more free books. We got more again today. Thank you guys so much who have joined the Frags and Beer family. If you're not part of the family and you're watching this, hey, I'd appreciate it if you'd click the button. You don't have to. You don't have to click the bell, but it's free. So check it out. Let me know what you think. If you're watching the live stream, let me know you're here. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the show. Normally, I save new releases for Friday. Friday's new release date, but Alan D commented on the last Mesus video and said, hey, check out the new one. Will you do a review of it? So we're going to go ahead and bump him up because you guys requested it. I listen to you guys who come to the channel and you make suggestions. You ask me for different things. If I could do it, I'm going to do it. So we're going to take a look at Mesus' new track, Buns and Guns. Before we do, though, again, make sure you subscribe. Let me know you're here. What else is there to say? Welcome. And here we go. I will pause as necessary. We'll take a look at this, and we'll get this show on the road. Here we go. Buns and Guns by Mesus.
She just turned 22, sexy little thing. Yeah. Looked down at the trigger finger, didn't see no ring. So I asked her what's her name. She replied, Brown Bessie. I said my name's Mesus. Next round's on me. I hope you like shots. She fired back with a wing. That's when I said, bartender, I'ma need another drink. Matter of fact, don't bring two, cause I know they closing soon. And I'm going home with you. I love my gun.
Waiting before he gets into the chorus. I didn't know, before the last song that he did, I didn't know Mesus could sing quite like this. Like, I've heard his rap, but I haven't heard all of his videos. And this is a very different video from what I'm used to. This is a different song than what I'm used to with Mesus. I really like it so far. It's got a really cool, catchy, kind of slow rhythm. Like, it's almost like a ballad, but not quite, you know, and I love the story that it's setting up so far. Is got a really cool story he's kind of laying down for us. I like it a lot. So far, so good.
'Cause I love my guns, I love my girl. You ain't gon' ever take either one out my world. 'Cause I love my girl, and I love my gun. And you try to take either one, you better run. She just turned 30, yeah. Man, she looks great. Look down at the trigger finger, didn't see no ring. So I said, hope this ain't rude, baby. Straight the only way I shoot, maybe. I'm crazy, don't you think that you and I would make cute babies? So why don't we give it a shot? She fired back with a wing. That's when I said, bartender, I'ma need another drink. Matter of fact, don't bring two, cause I know they closing soon. And I'm going home with you. Cause I love my gun.
So you can see kind of where he's going. He missed his shot, 16 years ago, and then he sees the same gal in the bar and thinks, this is serendipitous. This is meant to be. And it's interesting that's the way relationships work. It's not always. A lot of people think it's all fairy tales and rainbows, but it's not always. Sometimes there are missed opportunities. Sometimes there are things that don't work out the way you think they work out. Sometimes you get with somebody and it was a mistake, and you don't find the right person until later. I mean, perfect example. I got with a girl in high school. I was going to marry her. I went into the service, and when I got out, I needed a place to stay, so I stayed with my folks. Well, they had already moved away from Georgia, where I met this girl. And while I was up here, I sort of changed and I fell for somebody else, and lo and behold, I married her, and I've been married for, what are we, 23 years now? If I hadn't met that girl in Georgia in high school, which kept me in Georgia when my parents moved, which is the reason I went into the service, because I wanted to get married, I wouldn't have got out and moved up here and met Julie, who I married and have been happily married to for 23 years. Like, that series of events is what led to this. Like, it's weird how that works sometimes. And sometimes you think back on it and you're like, if those little things hadn't happened all in order, where would I be, you know?
I love my girl. You ain't gon' ever take either one out my world. 'Cause I love my girl and I love my gun. And you try to take either one, you better run. I don't really do this very much. I'm shooting from the hip like when I carry guns. It's time to bite the bullet. I'ma finally pull the trigger. Shotgun wet in Vegas. Here we come. So gonna get your dress and get my monkey suit.
That's
and then
sweet.
we'll both confess our love and say I do. Protect my number 2 with amendment number 2. God bless the red, white, and blue. 'Cause I love my guns. I love my girl. And you ain't.
So he took the shot, jumped off the cliff, so to speak, and they went to Vegas and got married. And I have a feeling that I'd have to do a little research, but I have a feeling that this is based on actual events. He's writing a song about the love of his life, about his wife and how they met and where they're at now, which is very sweet. Like, that's one of the things that being a creator, hold on a sec. Being a creator allows you to do that, to incorporate the people in your lives into your art and, you know, pay homage to them or, you know, whatever it might be. And that's cool. I like that. I like being able to do that, and I think that's cool that Mesus has done that here. It's very neat.
You ain't gon' ever take either one out my world. 'Cause I love my girl and I love my gun. And you try to take either one, you better run. Yeah.
That's very cool. In the way he puts this, when you rush God's plan, things fall apart. However you want to interpret that, that's, you know, there is a purpose, I believe, to a lot of things. There's a purpose to the universe. There's a purpose to life. And again, if I had not done those things the way I did those things, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be here talking to you. I wouldn't have been married for 23 years. I wouldn't have, you know, a kid. I mean, my life would be totally different. So those series of events had to happen a certain way. And whether you believe that's fate or the universe or God or whatever it is, it's just interesting to think about how exactly all that had to play out. And I like that. It's cool. That was a good song. There's a really cool song from Mesus, very different than what I'm used to from him. I liked it a lot. I think Julie's going to like it. It's very sweet. Very romantic song in his own style. And I like it. I like the story that he's put there. And he's a good singer. He really does he has a unique voice, which I like. You know me, if you listen to this channel enough, I don't like people that all sound the same. I get tired of listening to all the bands where you can't tell who's who, and you know, you can't listen to a new song and figure out whether it's the rock band you heard or the, you know, you just can't tell the difference because they all sound the same. Mesus has got a very unique voice, and I like it. I like his style. Yeah, you'll definitely have to catch the rest later, babe. Julie just popped in right at the end. I think she'll like it. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're in the recording, be sure to leave me a comment, and I will see you guys again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.